So here we are. I was hoping for an interesting video, but I didn't expect it to come in this way. This is my own vehicle. I don't want to work on my own vehicle. It's dark outside. I want to go to bed. But nope, wife needs a car tomorrow to go to work, so we get to do a brake light circuit troubleshooting. So I'm trying to contain my joy over this one. But anyways, I have some ideas, but first and foremost, we have to get to the fuse box. And this is one of the things I hate about this car. It's not extremely convenient to get to the fuse box. It's behind all of this. So I don't have to take the radio out, thankfully, but lucky for me, don't need to touch anything. Just goes into gear on its own. I did that myself. I wouldn't recommend doing that to your vehicle, but it made me mad and the wife needed to get to work, so I broke it. That's how that goes. That was another story. Oh, nice. I got grease all over my light. All over my finger. So we got a hidden screw in here. Pull this little guy out. Oh, you can't even see. Put that in there. Just up in the top left corner. I guess I'll put that there. Hopefully it doesn't disappear. Oh, I think there's another one under here, if I remember right. I can't remember. It's been a while since I had this apart. I'm gonna get my head in your way here. Ah, crap. I can't see. Gotta open the door. There goes the light. It's gonna be one of those videos. There's gonna be a lot of swearing. Okay. Where the hell's that other screw? Stupid. Come on. Where are you? Oh, it is under there. Oh, I see it. It's right below. You dummy. I shouldn't be working right now, because I'm in a hurry. Everything always goes wrong and breaks when I'm in a hurry. There we go. Come on. That screw, big long screw, so the long one goes in the bottom. Unplug cigarette lighter. And there's no backlight that I know of. Nope, wires are just hanging there, so. Okay, so. Do I know what fuse is what? Of course not. So what we got a whole bunch of relays back there. I labeled some of them years back. That little thing right there with the red wire coming out of it, that's a headlight reminder. I can demonstrate for you. It's pretty annoying, but remind you if you leave the parking lights on. On this car, you can't leave the headlights on because the headlights are, the circuit goes through the ignition switch, so if you don't have the key in or on, the headlights don't come on at all, which is kind of weird, but I kind of like that. And but you can still put your parking lights on. Okay, so see that big red round thing in the back? I have a sneaking suspicion that that's our problem, but I'm going to go through the motions, and once I figure out what fuses are what here. Okay. Got some focus action going. Let's see if I was smart enough to write all this down and put it in the glove box. Ah, boy. Receipts from the wifey. And so, going through the manual. So I write all my service stuff. Going all the way back to the day we bought it. Well, that wasn't the day I bought it. It sat in the yard for a year and a half. I actually bought it a year prior. But she's got, excuse the noise. I don't know if you can see that. Yep, 182K. Boy, is that annoying. So right now we're just going to try to find some type of info to tell me what fuses are what here. It's kind of like Ford. This car was made long before Ford got their mitts on Volvo. Huh. That's where it was bought from. Delivery retail date, March 5th, 1993. Pretty sweet. Alright. I gotta come up with a plan B on this fuse ID. Before my blood starts boiling here. This is aggravating. Okay, I'm in the right book now. This is the actual owner's manual. Oh, you're an idiot. Look at this. I knew there was a diagram somewhere. Just went through all that trouble trying to find. Jeez, I knew it was here too. It's not like this is the first time I worked on this thing. I can't store anything in this brain of mine anymore. Well, so anyways, let's see if these match up. 9 says turn signals. You know, I think I probably better go by the sticker. Bulb failure unit D. Stop lamps, fuse 4. And they're at fuse 4. Huh. Actually, it looks a little burnt. It's intact though. From what I can see. But it does look like it got hot. Go get a test light. Do it the right way. Alright, I just verified my ground wire. On this car, I don't believe I'm going to have any power with the key off, which sucks. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I do have power. Yeah, well, that settles that. That's fuse 4. I got power on both sides, even though it looks melted. Power on both sides of that. Huh. Surprised to see all these alive. That's crazy. 1, 2. This one's dead. Okay. Okay. 1 through 7 alive. What is 1 through 7? Fuel pump. Engine control. Hazard. Central locking. Yeah, that makes sense. Power seats. Power seats? I don't know about that. I know the brake lights never worked with the key off, so I don't know what that's all about. Glove compartment lamp, I know that works. Courtesy lamp, fan, front fog lamp. What's that one? Yeah, I know that doesn't work with the. There's no fog lamp control, so that's weird how that fuse is hot when it needs an ignition input in order to work. Alright, so fuse is good. What's the next? Brake switch. You guys getting sick yet? Oh, beautiful. Put a stupid guide in here. Now let me get this thing down. Okay. Get that out of the way. What, I break one of them? Oh, you little son of a bitch. Unbelievable. Yep. Always something, isn't it? What is this? Why does the brake switch look like it has a vacuum hose coming out of it? That is odd. That must be for cruise control, maybe. Honestly, couldn't tell you. Whoops. Oh, man, this is really comfortable, let me tell you. What else we got going into this thing? Looks Looks like orange and black, black and white. That is none of the wire colors that I had found earlier on the internet. There's some stuff I got off the net. So cross this out because that's for the cruise control. So that, yeah, so that explains the vacuum line. So I'm looking for, oh, I had it written down too. What a dummy. Green and yellow, yellow and brown. After some poking around, I found it. Of course, it's on top where you can't even see. Isn't that just perfect? You know, love how they engineer some of this stuff. Oh, I'm telling you, you couldn't put the brake light here, you know. I mean, I wouldn't mind if the cruise control went out, but you kind of need your brake lights, you know. I can't even see where the stupid thing is. It's up on top of this thing. How am I supposed to get to this? Freaking unbelievable. I'm gonna end up pulling the lines out of this thing. I can't see how I'm gonna have to get a mirror. Hold on. Alright, so I just got a good look at it with the mirror. And this is wrong. It's yellow and green. Yellow. There you go. The other one's yellow and brown, so I still don't know how the hell I'm going to get in there. Try to test this thing. I'm going to have to unplug the two wires, I guess, and somehow. Alright, so I managed to get one of them unplugged. Yeah. I can't get the other one unplugged. Praying to God this switch ain't bad because I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. See, she lights. So we got juice there. If I get this other side unplugged, I can jump it and see if the lights come on. Alright, I've assembled the device. Here in Mass, we call it a jumper. It's a jumper. I got a couple T-pins in there. We're going to try to stick this in there if I can. Whoa. Hang on. Ow. Man, this is a young man's job getting in there under here. Freaking dying here. Alright, hang on. I can't hold you and plug at the same time. I'm going to have to put you down. Hope you can see. But you probably can't. Let's see what we got here. Do not front probe. Do not front probe. Okay, so we got that one. Where's the other one? Come on. Okay, back probe that one. I just jumped them. I don't see any sparks. Alright, now let's see. Don't look like there's anything on now. Yeah, I don't have the key on, so. Lights on that. I don't like that. Kill my battery. Alright, now we're going to listen to the dinging. If I can find a key. There it is. Got it. Ding, ding. Key is on. The brake lights are on. I'm going to be upset. Okay, they're not good. That kind of tells me it's not the brake light switch, because we just eliminated it and they're still not working. Thank God. Because I did not want to have to replace that. Hope I never have to. Boy, am I glad I didn't have the camera rolling for that. Trying to get those wires put back in. There's a lot of naughty words flying. But got it back in. So now, the only thing really left, I don't have power to any of the rear brake lights, left, right, or center, high mount. So that leaves the, this is unique to the Volvo. It's called, what is it, bulb sensing relay? Stupid thing. I'm supposed to throw the light on in the dash if you got a brake light out or tail light out or whatever. I'm gonna go grab one out of, we have a parts car here. Super secret location. Of course, the weather's perfect right now for doing this. It's sleeting and snowing. So we're going to go make the trek out into the tundra to go grab that. And then we're going to take the old one apart, and I'm going to bypass it. We're going to wire that thing up. I got a little thing I printed off the internet. And we're going to solder in a bunch of jump wires. I don't know if I'm going to do that tonight, but it will happen, because I'm not doing this again. So let's make the trek. Been walking for days. Oh, it's around here somewhere. Oh, thank God. Whew. Can we get in here? Oh, nice. It has its own ecosystem. Beautiful. Well, the swamp's dry, so I guess it's safe to get in. Oh. Alright. So, welcome to the Parts Volvo. So, going after that big red guy in there. I got stuff in my way. As much as I'd like to break it. Let's see. Oh, I got the key in the ignition. Oh, it was left in the on position. Not that that matters. Are you kidding me? This thing's still... Oh, there we go. Cool. Alright, so we got that out of the way. I'm going in. What a stupid device this is. So this is it right here. So... Whew, man. I'm dying here. Hang on. Trying to get my lighting situation situated. Alright, so this is the little red device. Look at this. It's a little stupid. Looks like it only goes in one way since the pins don't go all the way around. So that's going to be an absolute joy to reinstall. I can tell. What do we got here? Made by Hella. The Volvo stamp on it. And it says something in German that I cannot pronounce. Let's see. I want to give it a shot. Glühlampenkontrolle. That's all one word. Made in Germany. 12 volts. Alright, so we're going to give this a shot. I'm going to go throw this in. I'm going to make the long trek back to the house. It's going to take a couple hours. So I'll see you when we get there. Oh, man. Alright, we're back. That was a hike and a half. I'm just not built for that kind of exercise. So I gotta get this thing out of here. See if I can pay mind to which way it goes. Oh boy. That's gonna be a fun one, let me tell you. It seemed to come out of the parts vehicle a lot easier than it's coming out of this. Alright, I need two hands. What a S show that was. But what I found was, see that little stamp? It says 382 on it. Pretty much, I found if you have that facing away from you, it should go in that way. But that's kind of not how it went. That's how the old one came out. The one I grabbed out of the parts vehicle was exactly the same, so it should have went in the same way. But oh well, it's in. Moment of truth. See if this thing worked. I gotta get a brake applying device since I'm a one-man show out here. Okay, procured a brake applying device. Now I gotta get these power seats working here, which means I gotta put the dinger back on. If I can find the hole. There we go. Gotta be able to find the hole. Whoa, what is your story? Sounds like she parked in sand. Alright, let's see. Apply the brake. There you go. Keys on. Oh, sweet. That's beautiful. Oh, boy. It's going to be a fun one. Gonna be a fun one. So here's the whole wiring diagram. That's the thing I replaced. So, I don't know what the hell's happening here. Pain in my ass. 7-1. Bulb failure warning sensor rear. What's this guy? This is pretty aggravating. I'm not going after grounds because see, left and right taillights, they have their own ground, and so doesn't the center high mount brake light. It's got its own ground. 3 separate grounds, 3 separate bulbs. There's no way 3 bulbs are gonna go. So it's obviously a power issue. So I'm missing something, obviously. Maybe I have to go back to that brake light switch. Not looking forward to that. That's what we gotta do, I guess. Let me just say, Volvo has the worst wiring diagrams I have ever used in my life. Talk about infuriating. What the heck is this? 1088. Now I gotta go through the whole list. 1088. Indicator lamp, bulb failure warning sensor. Stupid. So you gotta do that with everything. This is a 15.4. 15i terminal at relay unit. I don't even know what that is. So yeah, they leave a lot to be desired. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? I like something. Oh, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Psst, psst. Hey, get out of there. And what are you doing? Little Inga. Little baby Inga. Pumpkin Gizmo. And this is Ozzy. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? Rough life. You got such a tough life. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Be fantastic. Oh, how the hell am I gonna get this out of here? Something's gonna bust. I think I got it. Nice. Alright, that wasn't what I was looking for. Come on now. Let's get on out of there. Don't make me smash you now. What the hell? This is ridiculous. I don't think that was supposed to come apart. Man, what is the story here? Am I missing something? Which kind of stinks. Oh, there she goes. This comes right out of there. Ooh, stinky. I don't see anything that looks blown up. See a little bit of corrosion. What a stupid device. Alright, so now I gotta put this thing back on so I can figure out what pins are what. There's my little paper. So, what we're concerned with. Okay, brake lights, 5, 9, 10, and 11. Let's see, they got this number different. That would be 54S. There's 54. I don't see a 54S. Ah, boy. Here we go. S, 54L, 54R. See, 54L, just 54. I guess I can assume that's S. I couldn't tell you. Okay, yeah, that must be what it is. And then there's an S here. I don't understand how I'm going to do this. There's these two. Can't see where they go. So I got to solder all 3, 4 wires together. Oh, man. This is going to be a joy. Nothing is ever simple. Alright, so I got all these marked. So basically these 3 have to all join together and then connect to that. So what I think I'll do is drag some solder between the 3 of these, bridge them all together, and get a little wire, run it over there to that, and cross my fingers and hope these brake lights work. My neatly wrapped soldering iron. I gotta use the little guy in here because I think so small I ain't gonna be able to fit in there. I should have curly Q. And a little wire. Come on now. It's time for a new set of strippers. Nope, not those kind of strippers. Let's see. Come on now. Saw you smoking. Give me a hard time. There you go. This has two different melting points. Okay. It's a pretty big connection there. Yeah, like a blob. See if I can stick this wire in there. Ah, you little. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Give me a hard time. Seriously? Oh, my Lord. Come on, man. There she goes. I'm not 100% sure that that's... Oh, yeah, okay. That is, okay. Made me nervous there for a minute. Thought I connected the wrong pins. Alrighty. There she goes. Alright. Just 60-40 rosin core. So now theoretically, how's I gonna do? Stick this wire right here. Actually, I could have went shorter than this. I think shorter is better in this case since I use such a light gauge wire. So I'm going to be able to fit it back in the case there. So I guess what I'll do, I'm going to figure out, I guess I could take 90% of this off. Twang! I'll never find that again. Okay. Alrighty. Now this should be a lot of fun. Try to get in a hold right there. I wonder if I can melt that right. Whoa! Almost played catch with the soldering iron. That would have been awesome. Got that right in the hand. Then I really would have had to do some editing. Come on. Need like 6 hands to do this stuff. Drives me insane. Alright, stop melting. Give him a little solder, I think. Out of the way. Oh, there she goes, there she goes. She's flowing. And I knew that was going to happen. I just knew it. Did I manage to get it on there? I want to put more solder on there, but you guys probably didn't see any of that, did you? Not my best work, but it's going to have to do. I'd like to put more solder on there, but as soon as I heat that up, it's just going to break free. Seems to be pretty strong. It looks like I got all of them. All the white lines are joined together. I'm also touching this pin right here. I think it was touching that to begin with. I guess we're going to find out. She goes up in smoke. Alright, how do you go back in here? How you gonna, which way? Ah, shit. Actually, I don't think it matters. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, I should have made that wire shorter. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I'm gonna have to bend it. Alright, that worked. bent. There she goes. Nice. Just like new. I need my little locating device. Put that back on there. Okay. Doesn't seem to want to go back in correctly. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Alright, she's back in the saddle again. This ought to be a barrel. Yeah, not happening. I need two hands. There, you're wedged. Now you can't move. I'm knocking out of there. You gotta fit two hands in here. Jeez Louise. Struggle is real. More electrical problems you can create by wiggling all this whole relay box around in a 26-year-old vehicle. Look what I got. I don't friggin' believe it. The key ain't on. Sweet! That is awesome. I'm so happy. You have no idea. Wow, this is great. Alright, so now I know the outside ones are the brake lights. I always forget. Inside ones are the running lights and backup lights. And turn signal and brake are on the outside. So, just FYI. In case you have a Volvo. Oh man, that is great. Ivan would be proud of me. Alright, I gotta go take that out of there before I kill my battery. Oh, that's right. I gotta put the key in. Oh boy. Here we go. Everything's a mess. Let's go back. Go back. There you go. Ding, ding, ding. I think they do that so you go insane. Alright. Oh boy. Put the brake device over here somewhere, I guess. Let's put it here with the rest of the devices. Okay. Man, that is awesome. That is awesome. So, wifey will be able to make it to work without getting yanked by the fellas tomorrow. And getting the hidden tax of Massachusetts. They don't need any of that. So now we gotta put this little guy back together. I'm not gonna show you that because I'm probably gonna swear at it a little. Because it usually gives me a hard time. But I'm gonna go ahead and stick that stuff back in there and I'll be back with you. Ta-da! Let's just make sure everything still works back here. Can you see that? You see that? Oh, that is a beautiful thing. Sweet. Parts required 0. Oh, a little section of wire. Does that count as a part? Did it cost me anything? Oh, maybe it did. I don't know where I got the wire from. Probably got it out of something I parted out. I got so much junk in my electrical drawer here. Plenty of little scraps of wire. They save everything, as you can see. But it didn't cost me a dime. I got an old saying here at the shop. Nothing good happens after 5 p.m. Because that's usually the case. When I start getting tired and hungry, let me tell you, nothing goes right. Everything goes wrong. It's, I think we're close to 10 p.m. right now. I have a clock around here? Of course not. I'll show you my phone. This is my awesome telly. Hey, what happened? There she goes. 9:43. Went pretty good for being that late, because I'm pretty tired. I've already been out here all day playing around with tractors. I think I shot a video on that one. You guys haven't seen this one, though. This is an old white. It's a nice one. They don't build stuff like this anymore. I don't know what year it's from the 80s, I believe. Late 80s, early 80s. GT 1855. It's a nice, well-built, rugged unit. It'll last another 30, 40 years easily. Oh, Vanguard. Got the air cleaner all shined up. Did an oil change. This is general maintenance. Still got to finish that up. But anyways, that is that. The Volvo is fixed. Thank God. So I don't have. I know I don't have a lot of the wiring diagrams that the other guys have, but hope you could kind of follow along there. I managed to pull that one up on the net. That's actually that one I had there that we were looking at is actually for a 740. So it might not be 100% accurate for this, but it was. I guess they're pretty close from what I hear. So, but don't take my word for that. You'll have to. I guess you have to figure that out on your own because I don't have any service info. So that's just how that goes. But anyways, I am glad that's done, and we will see you on the next one.